Galactic Federation Update, February 3, 2015. 8 Ik, 12 Yaks, 11 Ik. Dratzo. We arrive with more news on the progress being made to alter your world's reality. The many members of our earthly allies are beginning to reach the delivery portion of their numerous prosperity programs. The Dark Cabal has been unsuccessful in preventing our allies from preparing the means to safely deliver your many blessings. The delivery of these various funds is part of a grand operation to switch your world to a new financial system. This progress is then to lead to new governance and the formal end to the debt slavery, which you have endured mercilessly in one form or another for the past few millennia. This is to be a time when you are to be exposed to freedom and a new and much fairer monetary system. These monies are to be backed by strict new banking rules, which are to safeguard your wealth and provide you with a way to ensure the safety of your funds. Along with these events are to be a number of announcements by new governances, which are to permit you to take a more profound interaction with these new governments. You are to become true watchdogs of these governments and be ready at a moment's notice to prevent any illegal actions. These new governments are to release a number of now suppressed technologies, return your previous tax monies, and, in general, enforce a one-year jubilee. In addition, these new governments are to permit disclosure and allow us to address you. We intend to use this time to assist your Ascended Masters in preparing a series of global lectures, to enable you to learn exactly what the Anunnaki did to jumble up a key part of the messages given by a number of religion-founding masters over the past 3 millennia. These lectures are to return this world to the harmony, peace, and heavenly truths given to you by these great and wise masters. In addition, our mentors are to fully discuss these great lessons with you. Heaven wishes for every one of you to be completely cognizant of your true history and to get a much better understanding of these great truths. This knowledge is to aid you significantly as you move toward your return to full consciousness. It is also to allow you to see what the Atlanteans and the Anunnaki did initially to manipulate you. As you can see, your circuitous journey through your long history is to be revealed to you. The most important part of this is how you fell into limited consciousness and how the Anunnaki foisted a false creation myth upon you. Once these, among many other facts, are disclosed, you can more easily view this origin story and the facts, which surround it, in a clearer and less distorted frame. Our mentors can then help you to obtain a truer look at this reality that you now reside in. It can permit you to easily embrace your new reality and your return to physical angeldom. This, after all, is the primary reason for our reunion. Heaven desires that all who were so badly treated be able to understand this history. Then, you can move forward with a comprehension of the past 15 millennia, to in Atlantis and the past 13 millennia under the Anunnaki. All of this needs to be forgiven by you as you return to heaven's divine service. The purpose behind our coming to your truly sacred shores is to aid heaven in freeing you from the slavery first imposed upon you by the Atlanteans and later continued by the Anunnaki and their global band of minions. This dark cabal grew in size and power as you progressed from one millennium to the next. By the end of the 1900s, this group truly believed that, if necessary, they were able to finish the dark mission imposed upon them by the Anunnaki at the beginning of this present era of recorded history. Thus, in the mid-1990s, the commands of their former masters, the Anunnaki, to cease and desist fell on deaf ears. The Cabal was then ready illicitly to carry out the directive to permanently make you their slaves. What is now occurring is the end of this terror, which allows you to return, as heaven so directs, to your natural state of full consciousness. The rise of new governance and of a grand prosperity and jubilee are only the various instruments to achieve this divine goal. Namaste. We are your Ascended Masters. You are on the edge of receiving a great prosperity. In other blessed times, the concept of a jubilee was common. This was done every 50 years. At that time, it was appropriate to erase all debt and begin again from scratch. Both of these measures are to be combined and you are to receive funds, which have been expunged from all of your previous debt. In addition, a number of now sequestered laws are to manifest. These are to reorder government and set the stage for a clean slate. All of this is being done to ready you for what you next need to do. We need to come and inform you about this new reality. Heaven has decreed that your prolonged amnesia end and be transformed into knowledge and wisdom. Our lessons are to be just the beginning of this vital process. Later, you are to be blessedly able to ask your mentor a series of important questions. Our lessons are to include a number of question sessions. You were plunged by the Atlanteans into a consciousness, which denied you a chance to review your Akashic records. These disabilities cut you off from your former source of inner wisdom. This whole process needs to be explored and allow you to forgive those who so mindlessly deprived you of a way to better know who you are. This is to be restored. Many of us, like you, have past lives in Atlantis. We need to mutually go over this time and see how we fared once Atlantis fell and its survivors evacuated to a new land. All of us have stories, which can explain in personal ways what happened then. We, as ascended masters, have been on both sides of these issues. It is time to remember, and a time to forgive. When you return to full consciousness, we are all to form a galactic society. This blessed society is based on divine service and a full understanding of how heaven forged these societies for us. We are to come together and create a kind of heavenly boot camp where we all can again assimilate into a society, which was so suddenly taken from us. Then, we can better understand how to address each other in a new way. We have been given certain duties, which are to be gracefully explained. Our new star nation is as well to combine with non-corporal beings and elementals to forge our new reality. Heaven expects much of our new arrangements. We are to be a showcase for this galaxy, and a place where many exciting proposals are to originate. Here, the galactic peace is to become permanent, and a larger intergalactic union is to take shape. Today, we continued on with our weekly message. Heaven is blessing what is now happening on our surface reality. We bless and graciously thank Heaven for what is now occurring. Let us join with our spiritual and space families, and welcome in this new and bright reality. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of Heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for B1. And be enjoy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com